Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Bug here, and today I want to just do some pallets to the toy factory so we can start loading up Santa's cabin. And normally I would have got this lot prepared before pressing record, but I want to have a bit of a chat with you guys. Obviously it's not in person, so I can't hear your responses. However, I'm looking for anything that will take us to the toy factory. There is nothing available there, is there? So I'm going to have to go down to overseas imports. Yeah, I want to have a little chat about the future of this channel, because I set a goal for myself to be at 500 subscribers before my birthday. But you guys have gone above and beyond and made that happen within 2 days of me actually requesting that. So thank you all for that very much. You are all very amazing people. I know it sounds simple to the people that have pressed subscribe already, but you'd be you'd be surprised to learn that not everybody is willing to press subscribe, even if they do enjoy the content. I don't know why. But yes, so thank you to everybody who has. You're amazing people. However, to anybody who hasn't already subscribed, please consider doing so if you're enjoying the content, especially those who are returning viewers, because the stats tell me, like, there's 85% of you, I think, are returning viewers that aren't actually subscribed. It's mental. Just, you keep coming back. Just press subscribe. It helps you out. It helps me out. And there is a reason that I'm asking this. Damn it. So I never actually intended this channel to get as big as it did. I thought it was just going to be like a test platform where I could just play for fun rather than trying to make something out of it. But you guys are wanting more and more. Everything I do, everybody keeps saying, can't wait for the next episode, want more, blah blah blah. So for me to do that, this channel needs to get up to 1,000 subscribers as well. So if you want daily uploads on this channel, the same as I do on the other channel, then press subscribe. All of you, if you can just get me up to that 1,000 subs. Damn it, still nothing. Where's the next place? Down here somewhere. That one. Get me up to 1,000 subs and you will get 7 episodes a week, guaranteed. Other than that, I will do my best. But yeah, if we can get to 1,000 subs by my birthday, which is the 5th of March, then I can promise you more regular uploads. And when I'm busy at the moment, this channel obviously is the one that takes the hit, because this one's the one that's not monetized. But once it is, then there will be no taking the hit. I will treat this the same as I treat the other one. There will be daily uploads no matter what. Unless there's an emergency. Occasionally I get really, really busy on Sundays and I can't produce anything for Sunday night for a Monday launch. But I need to go inside view because I cannot drive very well on that. So yeah, I'll definitely be bringing out a lot more content once we get over that 1,000 subs mark. Anyway, that's that bit said. I had a lot of answers to my previous question about what other kind of content you'd like to see on the channel. A few people have said that Farming Sim might go down well. I'm more than happy to give that a shot. I will probably record the first episode of that directly after recording this one today. Splat. Yep, so it's down to you guys whether that stays on the channel or not. If it gets more than 100 views on the first day, I will take that as a good sign that you enjoyed it and want to see it more. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just take that as a sign that only a very few number of people want to see it, and I'll move on to something different. Obviously there's only a few games that are active on the other channel at the moment. We've got Under the Sand, MotorTown, My Garage, and occasionally Mombazoo, but not really very often. I kind of played that game to death. So yeah, they're the ones that probably won't come over here. Oh, and BeamNG. Squirrely, squirrely. But yeah, I've got a hell of a lot of games that don't really get a look in anymore. So there's a lot to choose from. It doesn't have to be a driving game. I've got so many games that are nothing to do with driving, and I completely just missed that, didn't I? Let's just bang a Yui here. And get in here. Please have something for the toy factory. We really need some empty pallets. Now, I'm sure if I waited long enough, something would pop up in all of them, but... Oh, there we go, toy factory. Boom. We'll take all 4 of them, please. And now that we know there's some here, what we can do is create a truck route, and we'll call it pallet to toy. And then we'll stick a route from there. And then any other warehouses, that's a fuel storage. That's a warehouse. That demands quite a few things actually, doesn't it? Supermarket, lumber mill, corn farm. Yeah, there's nothing else on the route. Unless any of these, no, they're all just factories, aren't they? Okay, yep. That's fine. So we'll grab them, and grab them on the way round, and then it can come back and do the same again. We need to give it to a vehicle. So let's give it to... In fact, while I remember containers to toy, we need to add a route onto that. So we need to go from there to there, then back to here again, and then run down to here, because we need containers here to make pallets, I believe. I may be wrong. So I'm going to do that. And then... yeah, I'll do that. Kira Flatbird is doing pallets to Georgie. Right, we don't need it on that anymore, so let's give it pallets to toy. It was empty anyway. Right, Kira's over there, so I'm going to respawn Kira up here. Kira... There you go. Right, now he can go do his thing, uninterrupted hopefully, and he gets a little bit of a head start. Rather than having to come all the way from the bank back here again, plus he was already facing the wrong way, he can just come out of there, hopefully bring something with him. No, he didn't load anything up, did he? Although, did I even put him on the right? No, see? Now he might load something up. Let's, stop there, sir. Ma'am, sorry. Wait, madam. Come here. Give me your damn truck. Let's see if there's anything that's respawned while we've been messing around. There is not. So now, if I give you to there, at least you're in the right place. Right, let's get back in the truck. Do you mind? Since the last update, NPCs have been very violent. Right, are you following? Come on, sunshine. Come with daddy. That sounded wrong. Please don't anybody take that out of context. This is a family-friendly channel. Right. Yeah, and the police have gained interest in my activities. Good luck catching me. First thing you do is run away from me. Right. So, in theory, when we get to this next warehouse, I think there's going to be nothing available until we've delivered some pallets. And whoops. Oh, check that drift. Sick drift. Yeah. I think there'll be nothing available. I might be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I really hope that it does create pallets without needing anything. But we shall see. Anyhow. Yeah. So, like I was saying before I interrupted myself, please do let me know. Everybody, not just a select few. Anybody's opinion will help here. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see, what kind of games you want me to play, because I have, I think, about 80 games. Chances are, if it's something that's quite well known, I will probably have it. So, damn it, Riglet. So yeah, let me know if it's something specific you want to see. Put it down in the comments, and if I've got it, I will accommodate. If I haven't got it, but it looks interesting, I will get it. Random trailer over there. Oh, careful. Okay, this thing's really good at getting out of skids. I feel like I could tune the suspension a little bit better and stop it from skidding. But knowing me, I'll probably stiffen the rear up if this was ever intended to take fuel tankers, which I think it might have been. So yeah, I probably stiffened the rear up, and that's ruined the drivability of it. Because although you do need stiff suspension in the back of these when you're taking 40 tons of fuel, or 40 tons of anything, it does ruin the drivability when they're empty, or at least very lightly loaded. Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a dry throat. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going a bit groggy, so I'm just going to have a drink. Lovely cup of tea. And I think I've just completely missed the warehouse. Yes, I did. Bang a Yui. More of a 3-point turn, but whatever. Excuse me, lady in skirt. Well, if you're not going to move, I'll run through you. What have you got for me? Okay, so I was wrong. It does actually produce something. I don't know what the storage thing's all about here. So one container creates 4 pallets. And there's only 1 pallet available. However, none of them are going to the correct place. So we're going to have to ignore this. I really want to buy a Kira box van. We can slap a roof rack on it, slap a tow bar on it, and we can carry so much stuff on that. I think it will carry 3 in the truck, 3 in the van, 2 on the roof rack, and then another 2 in the trailer. So it's actually really good for a van. I think it might be the best, most not universal. I can't remember the word I'm looking for here. One of the better vehicles to go for. I can't remember the word I was trying to use there. But yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to swap the Kira flatbed for that. But I don't want to sell the Kira flatbed either, so we shall see. Maybe I'll just get one to use for myself. Not going to save this one. The angle was just too large. Right. Back on the straight. Slap it in sport mode. And let's get out of here. I have annoyed a lot of police officers on this journey. I apologise, MotorTown Police Department. Although, pretty sure an apology is not going to cut it at this point. Where are we? Oh, we're nearly there. We're all good. I was really hoping for more pallets. 4 is just not going to cut it. But, work with what you've got, I suppose. Save that drift. Hell yeah. I don't remember that building side being there. I'm sure I've said that before. Yeah, I can't pull him forward here, can I? The hitbox is too close to the wall. Trailer's got to go in. hopefully there's some toy pallets going to Santa's cabin now. Come on, get in there nice and neatly. Oh yes, look at that. Bug, you are amazing. Right. Didn't check for contract. Oh, there isn't isn't any anyway. But Santa's cabin. There is 9 available. That's not too bad. However, I'm not going to deliver them on this thing because look how much the value decreases. Anybody who has seen the other channel will know what's coming here. There you go. 34, basically 35 grand for the same pallet, just if I take one at a time. So the best option for that is to take something like a Dabo or a Dory or a Hannah, where you can only load up one at a time. But then you can only deliver one at a time, unless you come down to here and buy a Lomax. Unfortunately, we can't afford a Lomax, but you can borrow them from over here somewhere, right there. So, let's drop this trailer off. And go and borrow a Lomax. Again, let's go off-road. Crash. Nope. That was meant to be a lovely slide entry, but it didn't go to plan. Right, give me a Lomax, please. Yellow's not really going to work for my colour scheme, sorry. Yellow's not going to really work for my colour scheme, sorry. Black's okay. Can we have red, though? No red? Okay. Black will do. Not really a very good black. Right, connect that bad boy up. Although, I have just had a genius idea. I'm wondering if we should do a little exploit that I taught Key the other day. Which might even be better. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. Let's get this out of the way. Leave that there for a minute. In fact, I'm going to disconnect that as well. We don't need it. Let's head back over to Gosan. Get outside. Sorry, Chihuahua's going mental in the background. Buy one of them. And then, like you guys have told me in the comments, over and over again, I did listen, I just haven't got around to doing it yet. We go to suspension, ride height, and lift this. Ouch, that is a lot of money. Right, so we have a lifted Dabo. Probably going to want some wheel spacers. Oh my days, that's going to be so much money. Maybe back. But a wheel space, I don't feel that they're very important. We'll buy another one. In blue. It's like a baby blue. And then when it respawns, if it respawns, we can buy a third one. Well, I tell you what, we could actually buy a fourth. Can you shut up? I'm trying to record it. Let's buy a third. Yeah. Buy. And no, I haven't joined NSYNC. Or where do we go? Wow, I haven't got Campy up there anymore, have I? No! Can I borrow this? Just gonna rent it. That way it doesn't matter if I wreck it. Because, let's face it, I am definitely gonna wreck this. Immediately proven. Not even left the lot yet, and I've already rolled it. Epic. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly pause the video here, and I'll meet you at the next destination. And here we are, and as promised, the truck is completely wrecked. Look at the state of that down there. But never mind, we can walk away from it. Right. I need one of these, please. Thank you very much. Now let's very, very rapidly, but hopefully very, very safely, get this down to the toy factory so we can carry our new toys. Let's put some beacons on. Hopefully that means people will move out of our way. Although they have fixed it. I say they, Mr. Huang, he has fixed it so that when you have the beacons on, he no longer drives, or your AI no longer drives, like a complete clown. So if I put autopilot on now, he swerves and crashes into a field? That's new. Well, I've never seen that before. And now we're facing the wrong way. Okay, so autopilot isn't exactly great. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. So beacons are on, off, makes no difference. Doesn't drive like a div anymore. Anyway. That's enough of that demonstration, I feel. We do need to buy one of these at some point. I would like to do some recovery missions, I think. Do we go for one of these, or do we go for a dory? I kind of like a dory. They're a fun car to do recoveries on. Whoa! This thing drifts like a beaut. Right. Let's park this up. Get the throttle up. And get the back down. Whoops. Didn't mean to click on that. Oh look. Does it automatically if you walk away? Huh. Well, I didn't know that. Good to know. I'll leave that there. Now we can start spawning our Dabos. So the first Dabo... Wait, which one's the one we lifted the suspension on? I assume it's that one. Because that one's been driven 100 feet. Yeah, it was this one. Awesome. This one's going to be the most unstable vehicle in my fleet. Without a shadow of doubt. Canvas cabin, load. Just back it up to about here. Get them sides down. Get the back side down as well. And then we go another one. Also white. What I'm going to do, reverse it up. About there will do for now. I'll get the side down. Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. Get it right up next to it. Like that. Handbrake on, engine off, jump out. And then we do the same again with another one. So we will get that one. And then we come in hot. Brake up. Let's get this side down. And then do the same again. And it's all going to start making sense soon. For anybody who hasn't seen this exploit. There we go. More perfect. So, I will explain more about it in a sec. Now, because we lifted the suspension on the white one, we can push that over without the fear of it falling between the gaps. Now, what I used to do, I used to lower the suspension on 2 of them, but that was wrong, because that's costing more for no reason whatsoever. Really? I would have liked that. Long ways. Come on. Oh. Yeah, it can be a pain like this. How about... Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to put that up, because if that falls on the floor, we cannot pick it up. There's nothing we can do about that, because we haven't unlocked the rotator yet. Whoa! Yeah, this can be a little bit finicky. There we go. Right. Now there's room for another one in there. So, we jump in here, and go grab another one. Because these pallets are worth 35 grand on a Dabo. Because we can only hold one of them. But if you angle them correctly, like we're doing here, you can actually hold 2 of them. Now, this officially is overloading, according to the game. The game knows it's happening, but doesn't do anything about it. So, let's strap them and strap them. Now, we can park this lengthways across the bottom, like this. So, the pallets, these same pallets that we're about to sell for 30,000 plus, that used to cost 8,000, I believe. The payment was 8,000 in that thing. Okay, just go in the middle there. We're getting extra money for the same pallets, just simply by overloading. And as you can see, it doesn't take much work. It does take a little bit of money. You got to own a few vehicles for it. You can use a Lomax instead of one of these. That works just as well. However, they are slightly harder to load up because you don't have a winch. But you can have a winch if you tow it with the Jamusi, because the Jamusi can have a winch on the front. And it's the only semi-truck that can. So cut winch cable, and then we'll strap. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Strap, 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 strap. So now, that truck is now worth 60-something thousand. Just like that. Now we'll grab another Dabo. Which side we need that door done, don't we? Drive. And we'll just keep doing the same over and over again until we run out of pallets. Leave that there. And go and load up another one. Santa? Where's Santa? Okay, so this happens occasionally. Sometimes you have to just wait for it to respawn. I won't make you sit there and watch that. So, wait. There's 60 pallets available. Nice! So plastic and containers is all we need here. We don't actually need pallets. Huh. That's good to know. Very good to know, actually. So yeah, anyway. like I was saying, we've just got to wait for a few to expire, and then Santa will pop up here again at some point in the near future. So I will be back in a sec as soon as Santa pops back up. Assuming, yeah, like that, he didn't. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so... oh, I was literally just about to give up, and it came. Unbelievable. Right. Literally, I was just about to say I've waited long enough, time to go. But it didn't want me to. So let's just get this one on as well. I got a funny feeling I might be waiting a long time for another one, so might just end up going with 3 pallets. We shall see. I'll give it another minute to load, just in case. Okay. And I'm gonna just sit in here for a second, because otherwise it may vanish. That'll do. Just to let it know that I'm still there, still want it. Oh look, there's another one. Nice. And Santa's cabin. Done. Oh, what's the... Payment's going down very quickly on this. I would ideally like to take 5, because there is a contract for 5. There is no contract for 4. But if it means waiting for another half an hour, I'm not willing to do that. So we shall see. Let's just get this one loaded up. For better weight balance, I'm going to have this one facing this way. Just like that. Turn the engine off. Let's go grab the winch, hook and remote. About there. Might not be perfectly central to where I need it, but whatever. That's why we just stand behind it, ready to push. Yeah, see. It was slightly too far to the front. That's right, just nudge the back across yourself. Very, very easy. And strap down some wheels. Oops. One more wheel. Done. Then we can cut that winch cable. And now we're on to our last one. But to be honest, we don't actually need to reload this. Right, yeah, there's nothing available at the moment. Oh, is that going to respawn one? Go on, please. Be nice to me. No. Right. I'm just going to leave this Dabo over here. Whoops. Park this up over here. Because we only need one more anyway. There is no point in pushing it across manually. We may as well just wait until one loads up here. So, yeah, I'm going to do the same again. Just wait until one pops up. Because I've already waited for them, so I may as well wait for one more. And then I will see you back in a second when we have our 5th pallet. And here we go. Santa's cabin. One more. Strap that straight away. Get that right onto the back there. Now, if you're really desperate to get a few more pallets on there and haven't unlocked any vehicle more capable of doing it than this, damn it, then you can actually get a 4th Dabo on the back here. It does hang over the edge, but it does work. Damn you, come on, get on there. There we go. Oh! There we go. Oh. You know what? Should have just done it with a winch. It takes too long to drive it up there, so... And... smidge more. There we go. Grab the winch. Pick up winch hook. Dead center of the battery tray. And... controller. Shift V to pull. There we go. And then you can just leave that winch cable attached if you want. Makes no difference. So you strap the wheels down. But if you are loading a fourth, you definitely want to leave the winch cable attached to it, because you'll only have 2 wheels on there, and then winch cable obviously attached in the middle. Pull the winch cable tight, and it will stay. It doesn't like to pull it, but, you know, it does. Let that do it automatically, shall we? Look at it go. It's awesome. We're loaded. We are strapped. And we are ready to go. Now, because you're not loaded with anything, you have to give yourself your own waypoint. Otherwise, if you just press autopilot and let it go and do its thing, it will take you wherever it feels like taking you. There doesn't seem to be any sort of reasoning behind where it takes you or why. So, do be warned, if you don't set a waypoint, you don't know where you're going to end up. I did this from Gappa, the hemp farm, in a Lomax with 8 Dabos loaded, with 5 or 6 pallets each on them, and I ended up at Dasa Harbour because I didn't tell it where to go. I literally just pressed autopilot, walked away, went and made a cup of tea and something to eat and that. By the time I came back, I was at Dasa Harbour, just scratching my head like, why the hell am I here? So yeah, then I had to turn around, put my waypoint on, and then I think I went and cleaned the house or something. It was ridiculous. But it was so irritating that I just did all that wasted journey for nothing. Then I ran out of fuel and everything, and it's just a complete nightmare. I'm getting a really, really groggy throat today. I've already recorded 3 episodes for the for the main channel, so I've spent all morning talking to myself so far. Well, talking to the mic, but yeah, talking with nobody else around. That qualifies as crazy, I think. Let's have a little look around this cab. Wonder if the updates made any improvements. Nothing that I recognise. Let's just not crash into the rotator, them things are heavy. Get into the outside view and have a little look around. Doing a good job. Holding them all on. And as you can see, this is a rented one. So standard engine, standard everything, and it's still handling 3 Dabos, loaded, completely fine. Not a single care in the world. Plenty powerful enough for this job. So, yep, you can buy one and leave it completely bog stock. It will handle it. However, if you are going to buy one, or if you already own one, I would highly recommend lowering the suspension and put 150% sway bars, or anti-roll bars, on front and back, and 150% stiffened springs and stiffened dampers. Basically 150% on everything, all around the board, and then lower it to whatever you like. I mean, I like to lower to -10 on everything, but it's entirely up to you. -5 will do the job. It just makes it a little bit lower of centre of gravity, less chance of falling over. If you do fall over in this, you have to reload your cargo again, i.e. reload all the Dabos. It's a bit of a pain, And if you're going to do 5 pallets like I've done here, so 2, 2 and 1, then make sure the 1 is at the back, because it's over the rear axle. And if you've got the heavier ones at the back and the lighter one at the front, you will soon find out how hard it is to steer in that situation. Here's a spoiler. It isn't very easy. Not when you're going uphill and not when you're accelerating. It's alright when you brake. Whoa, that was close. That was very close. Whew. Had me clenching my cheeks then. Right. I think we're all pretty much plain sailing from this point on anyway. Other than getting up the snowy hill at Santa's cabin. That's going to be the next challenge. But it handles it. Does take a little bit longer, but it handles it. But I'm going to cut some of this journey out because it's going to just drag on a little bit too long otherwise. So I will see you closer to Santa's cabin. Here we are. We've made it to the bottom of the hill. Nice and slowly. Stayed in comfort for the majority of the journey just to keep it safe. And as you can see, 0 damage on the Kira, which is quite an impressive feat for me. Yeah, no, to be fair, it's actually doing fine up the snow as well. I will just stick it in sport mode. Just to give it a little bit more assistance. And when it comes to unloading, it is quite simply a case of just driving through the sell point. But before we do that, didn't think I was going to stop in time there. Get a contract for 5 pallets of toys. Boom, done, signed. And now we can drive through. Nice and slowly. Done. There we go. So 152 plus what did we get? Contract completion was, so that's 172. Then we got 34 and 3.4. So yeah, as you can see, that was a boatload of money just for one delivery. Nearly in fact over 200,000 just for one delivery, using a rented Kira and 3 standard Dabos. Well, 4 Dabos technically, one of them not standard. But yeah, you can't argue with how easy that was. Very, very nice little trick, that one. But that's going to have to be enough for today, unfortunately. So yeah, like I said, let us know in the comments what you think, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.